Good morning and welcome to Unity Spiritual Center of Saxe. I'm Deborah Gordan. It is January 2nd, 2022. So in the next half hour, we're just going to relax together. I'm going to do a guided meditation, just using guided imagery and affirmations and some moments of silence to just let things settle into our bodies and our emotions. So welcome and take a sacred journey with us at this time if you'd like. So relax your bodies, get very, very comfortable in your chair. Move your shoulders, your neck around, whatever you need to do to get nice and settled, to get your feet flat on the floor. You don't have to, but that's a nice, comfortable way to do it. And let's just take a few deep breaths. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. In a few deep breaths together, breathing in that breath of God, that life itself. God is in and through me. Just feel that life. You've been gifted with that breath of life, always present, always nurturing your body, going exactly where it needs to go. You don't even have to direct it. Just draw it in, just allow it. And with the out breath, at this time, let's just imagine we're purging. We're purging stress. We're letting go. Ideas, concepts, pains, people, anything that we need to let go of. No tight grip needed. That we can relax and allow ourselves to be present in this moment. Breathing in freshness, newness, opportunity, choice. Breathing out, releasing old concepts, old baggage, past anythings that no longer serve. And with each breath, we affirm that we're cleansing and clearing so that with each out breath, you feel less need to purge and more that you're breathing in life and you're breathing out life. But just as with the way the science of our breath works, we're breathing in what we need and we're breathing out what we no longer have need of. And we're affirming in this time that our minds and our hearts can relax and trust. We don't even necessarily have to sort through those things. We are just affirming what we have need of is coming in through us. What we no longer have need of, what no longer serves, is being released. Gently, easily, naturally. And we breathe in, trusting that as always, that next breath is there. As always, the release is there. Even when we sleep, we do not have to be conscious of our breath. This process of drawing in and releasing is as natural. We use that phrase as breath itself. So let's tune to that divine intelligence, that divine wisdom that likewise tells us that aligning with life and abundance is a natural thing, and that bringing our conscious awareness to it makes it happen all the easier. We've been given an amazing brain and our emotions and all of those things because we have free will. But when we choose to align with that natural divine intelligence, things run so much more smoothly and easily. And so we center. Within you is the divine intelligence that knows what to draw in and what to release. And it's a wonderful affirmation at the beginning of a new year to say, what around me do I have need of? Not what did I choose before, so I'm choosing it again, but what do I truly have need of? And allow that. Let's just affirm that known or unknown to us, there is a divine intelligence bestowing upon you, making available to you all that your spirit needs to soar. For your health and well-being on every level, you draw in life itself, sacred life, and you release all that you no longer have need of for your highest and best. We release that which does not serve yourself or the ones that you would touch. Breathing in that breath of life. Breathing out and releasing. And we affirm that God, the good omnipotent, is the power and presence in our life by our free will choice. We choose peace. We choose love. We choose abundance of all good things. We choose joy. We choose celebration. We choose to see the good in the eyes of all whom we meet. And by seeing that light, they see that reflected back in our gaze. And you inspire ones to be more of who they are in truth. We see the beauty. We don't speak of beauty much these days, except in an individual, maybe, an icon of what we've held to the standard of beauty. Let's set that aside for a moment. Can we celebrate the beauty in everyday things, man-made, nature-made, God-made, truly to look up into the sky and see how it's not just functional, we're wired to see it and be inspired. We've been gifted with the ability to be uplifted by simply looking around us. So let's choose that. Let's take that moment, that one breath in each thing that we see that is of beauty. How long has it been since you truly looked at a sunset and breathed into it? Or a sunrise, or the stars? To take more than a fleeting glance, but to truly drink it in. Challenge yourself to 3 breaths the next time you see a thing of beauty. And it might be a person, it might be an animal, it might be a nature vista, it could be anything, it could be a work of art. Challenge yourself 3 breaths to notice. And it becomes a part of you because you appreciate and acknowledge this goodness. And that is because it resonates with that goodness within. You've been gifted the ability to see beauty and let it lift you. It's all around us, available to every single being on this planet. Even animals are wired to be inspired and joyful by their surroundings. Have you seen the videos of animals playing in the snow, leaping and jumping and running around? It's because they're wired to appreciate new and different and fun. That is our nature. So set aside any judgment of silliness or wasting time. We need those moments to breathe into the beauty of life itself. Especially mindful of the holidays you just went through. Maybe you're still letting yourself linger on that energy. I hope so. The lights, the candles, the beautiful art, the things designed, the decorations designed to lift the spirit. The song. Embody that. Take it to heart. Take it into your heart. So let's take a few moments right now and allow yourself to dwell on the imagery of things you've seen, hopefully maybe recently, so that they're fresh to mind. And just let them go deeply into your heart at this time. The sights, the sounds, the smells, the people that lift you. Let's just take a moment and breathe that in. It costs nothing to see beauty. And it costs everything not to. Remembering we have very little outward control of circumstances. I mean, to a large degree, but we have so much over how we choose to frame it in our minds and in our hearts. And can we make it either a celebration or an appreciation for the gift it holds in its hands for us? Those challenges, they come bringing gifts. They bear gifts that we have to unwrap sometimes. Can we challenge ourselves to find the good? Pain isn't meaningless if we find the gift in it. What lesson, what understanding, what stepping stone is this? God is clarity and joy. God is wholeness, completeness. Lack is unknown to the divine. As we choose to place ourselves within that energy, our experience is more and more wholeness, completeness, the absence of lack. Instead, the experience of fullness. And you are so filled to overflowing that there is a desire to pour this forth to other ones, to share your vision, even if it's energetically. You know when to share with words and when to share with prayers. We're guided to reach out a hand in action or to reach out with words, or just the surrounding of peace. Mother, Father, God, we ask to be inspired on how to act and where to serve. How and where. Because we are all so interconnected. We serve ourselves, we serve God, we serve mankind. It's all the same thing. Putting out good in the world, adding, lifting the average consciousness by choosing to live at a higher level. And let's invite fully our body into this experience wherever there is need of healing or adjustments or recalibrations in your health, in your well-being, in your agility, in your strength, in your willingness to bless this body with the perfect amount of nutrition and movement and rest. Let's just breathe into that concept and just let your mind relax. You don't have to make plans in this moment. Just choose health as a concept and allow it to flow through your body. Knowing that by making this choice, you will be guided and inspired later on as you move through your day and the weeks ahead to make choices that bless this body. And likewise, let's think of this mind for a moment. What does this mind need? More rest, more appreciation? I love that term, monkey mind. How do you quiet the monkey mind? What works for you? Again, you don't have to plan it right now, but allow yourself some thought on that later, to choose peace, to choose the trust that we don't have to control every moment, but just being, learning the art of being, and quiet and appreciation. And likewise, we breathe into our emotional body at this time. There's an emotional equivalent to monkey mind, where we're jumping all around, feeling. And there's a chaos to only feeling, but there's a balance that comes with the divine intelligence, balancing us into wisdom. Again, you don't have to make plans in this moment, but let's affirm that this emotional body has all it needs to come to center, to come to peace. To trust that there is a process by which the divine unfolds next steps, and we can rest in the knowledge that we have all we need in this moment, and that we are safe. If you are grieving, God bless you. Feel yourself surrounded as you go through the pain to the other side where there is peace. That it is perfectly permissible for a spiritual being to feel pain. But just know that there does not need to be fear in it, because you will be all right. You will heal. In the midst of pain, there can still be a knowing, a quiet knowing that tomorrow is another day and you will be better. All will be on the upswing, left in the divine's hands. Breathe. God is surely in this place. God is in me and God is in you, right here and right now. Can we explore the concept that there is no separation in truth? There is an indwelling light right here and right now that expands as we allow it. There's nothing you have to do first to be willing, to be worthy. It is just awaiting your yes. Yes, and thank you. I choose light. You choose light. God is light. And as we breathe it in, we feel the truth that we also are this. That is the truth of our being. That as we align with that knowledge, that web of light that connects us all, then that's what we experience. We feel our throat relax. We feel our eyes, our senses, all parts of our being relax and trust that in this moment we are safe and sound, protected, held dear, and infused with divine creativity and inspiration. You can't fall outside of God. You can fall out of experience, but only by your choice. The moment you say yes, please, yes, and thank you, you begin to allow that presence to be felt, centering, recalibrating. And let's just feel into that for a moment in quiet. And back to the idea of the breath. You would not resist your in-breath. You know you need it, and you know it blesses you. Can we become so fine-tuned that likewise we draw in the good, accepting what's being given to us, all around us, available to us 100% of the time? Likewise, trusting that we know what to release and becoming so focused because we're drawing in that which blesses us, we're releasing that which doesn't. We are left with more and more the truth and clarity of our being. From this, we choose more wisely our steps. We choose to feel into those things more deeply, to dwell in that which blesses our hearts and our minds. That we address what needs to be addressed, but from a higher vision, a higher place. That we bring wholeness to every situation. Our past way of dealing with things has nothing to do with now. Accept that you've gathered so many tools, and many you don't even realize how strong they are. So in this moment, allow your wisdom to pour forth into your experience. We claim the wisdom of the ages, what we're aware of, what we're not. It's all available. The wisdom of the ages. gathered by us, gathered by our brothers and sisters of light, shared happily, equally. We would withhold from none. We would share with all. And likewise, feel that energy coming back to you, that there are ones that pray for all beings, and that energy rushes into you, lifting you, blessing you. Allow yourself to be loved and nurtured and healed, and just pour it right back on out, giving and receiving, that circle unblocked, unfettered, unlimited. Within and without, no separation. The connectedness between the within and the without. Feeling that peace and that knowingness. That as you step, all that you need is with you. All you no longer have need of falls away. Mother, Father, God, place in my hands the tools I need for today, which is give us this day our daily bread. And the next line of forgive us our trespasses, that's like the release of the past. So we carry forth what blesses, we release what doesn't. Light, life, beauty, peace, within and without, right here and right now. Feel that fullness and the joy to overflowing. My spirit dances for you and for me. And so very gently and comfortably bring your awareness back to your room and to this place, to the chair in which you sit. As you're comfortable, open your eyes and stretch and feel that. Bring this forth. This is not just a moment apart, but a refill. You've gone to that divine gas station, if you will. You've refueled to carry that forward. So as you move through your life, it is with you. It is what fuels you. It is what determines how you move through the world. So let yourself be blessed by all those around you as you move through this day and through this year and through this week, and just being present. Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you for joining us. In another half hour, we will hear from Kim Andrews, our amazing spiritual leader here at Unity of Saxe. And may you walk in love. Thank you, and namaste.